Right here at the good honeybee yard, under the fruit tree of the Fivefinger, the fallen fruit doesn't go to waste. Bees love that sweet juice and they go at it with a passion. Nothing shall waste. Fivefinger is also known as the star fruit, carambola. And you see littered on the ground here are various insects. Among them is the honeybee from the good honeybee yard. I'm just making a little observation. What they're getting here from these fruits is added to the nectar source that they will get from the flowers, and they will make that into honey. Let's take a look at the bee yard and see what is happening over there. Okay, some of these bees seem to look like nothing is happening. By the way, they seem to be resting on the landing board here. But believe you me, there's a lot going on in the colonies. Look at that, across there, orientation going on. And what I am noticing here in this colony is that they are preparing for something. You see all those bees there as they prepare the entrance by scrubbing, or what we might call washing the entrance, polishing it for any kind of rainfall. These bees here, it look like they're frisking one another, maybe trying to clean them off or something to make sure they're good for flight. Similarly to what the fishes in the sea will do. They will go in a spot and other fishes will come and clean them off. I would assume the same thing is happening here. Or possibly those bees came from an adjacent colony and drift over here. So, you know, they're trying to let them know, well, you don't belong. And let me see what I can do for you. What you're coming in here for? So they're frisking those bees. All right, with the sunlight on this side, we have all these bees here pulling air inside to ventilate. As you will see there with the fluttering of the wings. They have to keep inside the colonies at a certain temperature. Well, these bees on this side will get the sunlight in the evening, and in the morning the other side will get the sunlight. See, the same thing is happening here. Okay, so this evening is a little observation for me. I noticed that this colony here has a bit of stuff at the entrance here, some wax they're pushing out, so it seems like they have some sort of infection inside there. They're trying to get out wax moth or something. So I will need to check them out further on that. And this one is adjacent to them here. I noticed that this morning and other morning as well, the numbers of bees that were in this colony has dwindled. So I'll need to get into this colony and find out what is happening on the inside. This colony was always a sort of onshore colony, you know. the behavior that they display on the landing board is not like how you would see the other bees, what they do. Look at how wonderful these bees looking right here. Everybody in a position of venting the hive on the inside, pushing air in and pulling air out on the other side. Very efficient air conditioning. Yes, man. I will say not only for me, but for the bees, a thumbs up will be real nice. Like and share, subscribe, and ring that bell icon for me so that when I do another video, a good bee video, it will come directly to you in your mailbox. Without a doubt. So you'll be able to give me that wonderful company that you have been giving over the period of time and supporting the bees here. I'm going to go on another side to see what is happening. Oh, yes, man. And of course, right here, you can see as well, with the heat of the day, these bees coming here in the water well to collect water. See, that's how it is dripping here. And the bees in different places will come and drink up the water to go and ventilate the hive over there. On a hot day like today, the bees will get their water from right here, take it back to the colony, and do what they do best. What I also notice is that this hog plum tree here have quite a lot of flowers on it, so is a good source of nectar for the bees. Of course, it won't have any nectar at this time of the day, but if I can zoom in a little bit, you'll see the flowers there on the tree. Right, so we have quite a bit of flowers there. So in addition to the soap vine, we have a tinge of hog plum flowers, and we need to go over on the other side to see what else the bees are using for the nectar source. Okay, so we have this plant here, which we call the whitehead. It's a difficult plant to get rid of, and the bees love this. They get quite a bit of pollen from it. If you ever have these whitehead around your bees, you don't need to destroy it. You could probably contain it a bit. And we also have the sugarcane flower. These usually would go on it and get pollen. So as you see, all this is the sugarcane. Some of them fall down. See sugarcane all up there, and they're flowering, and the bees would go on this flower and take off as much pollen as they can get. So there are quite a number of flowering plants and trees at this time of year that give the bees that build up to the kudzu, which is coming up just now. Right now, we're in the soap vine. Although, for me here, soap vine hasn't opened as yet, but it should be opening pretty soon. another batch of cane which I planted here, so that the bees will have access to that pollen from the cane. This evening is just a look around the area where you have bees, or in this case where I have bees, to see what is happening, so I can better make myself aware of what is going on, so I'll be able to do some manipulation pretty soon, if not tomorrow, the following day. They also will be feeding on the flowers of the coconut tree. So they have many different things that the bees can go on from time to time as they open up. So in a little while we'll be getting the full brunt of the soap vine coming up in this area. And of course, this is the flowers of the Fivefinger, and at any time of day the bees will visit it and see what they can find by way of nectar or pollen or both. As you see this bee here, what she is doing. It's a very, very nice nectar source for the bees. What I haven't done yet is fix the supers on the colonies for honey production. So within this coming week, I'll have to go in there, open up those colonies and ensure that they are ready for the collection of the nectar, so that the bees can do their thing by putting in the nectar in the cells and turning it into honey. So I'll have to go and set all those colonies supers. See how this bee is working hard, visiting as much flower as possible, and sometimes more than once they'll visit the same flower. So not only the fallen fruits they go at various flowering plants here and there. So there you have it. What will be nice is if you would just relax your gaze down a little. You will see that there is a word there, subscribe. Click on it for me. Also, give that thumbs up. You can also share this video with a good friend, neighbor, or whoever you find might be interested in what the bees do. Give that thumbs up as well, and most of all, ring that bell icon so that all the new Good Bees videos that I'm making for you will come directly in your mailbox. Okay folks, yeah man, I will continue my observation for a while yet at the bee yard, and I guess this is TTFN for now. Thanks for watching.